What's up, peeps? Nick Battle, aka Nino's Corner, man. First off, you like this content that is coming your way, hit that subscribe button. It means a ton, folks. Hit that bell, get all my notifications. It means a lot. Helps the channel grow out a lot, folks. And also, if you're listening to this on the podcast platform, where it is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Breaker, any of them, like, comment, 5-star review, subscribe, share. Helps me grow the channel immensely. But folks, let's get into it, folks. Texas adds 4-star wide receiver DeAndre Moore Jr. out of California to his 2023 class. Folks, this has been one of those days and one of those recruitments that has been up and down, up and down. But folks, we finally got them. But prior to that, folks, let's go and talk about our sponsors. First sponsor for today, folks, is going to be by BetUS.com. Go to BetUS.com, get your 125% sign-up bonus using the promo code NinosCorner. Again, go to BetUS.com, get you some free money, folks. 125% sign-up bonus using the code NinosCorner at BetUS.com. Second sponsor, folks, is going to be by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com, get yourself 20% off and free worldwide shipping from anything on that website, folks, using the promo code Ninos Corner, again, at manscaped.com. 20% off and free worldwide shipping on anything on the manscaped.com website using the promo code Ninos Corner, folks. Get yourself 20% off and make that happen, folks. But folks, you guys came here to talk about Texas adding 4-star wide receiver DeAndre Moore Jr. to its 2023 class. Folks, you guys have been following the National Signing Day and just the first period here. And he was supposed to commit and he didn't commit. He's supposed to, and he was, he was at the time. He was actually committed to Louisville. His brother goes to Louisville. The quarterback from his high school goes there as well. So a lot of points that were, sticking there for him to stick with that pledge. However, DeAndre Moore comes and sees what Sark can make him and make him fit into his offense and his scheme, sees what he likes there, and decides to commit to the good guys, joining a wide receiver class for the 2023 cycle of Jonte Cook and Ryan Niblett. We're seeing the kind of wide receivers that Steve Sarkisian kind of covets. And, these are guys that are smaller in stature when it comes to height. I think it's only 5'11", like around 190 pounds. However, you're seeing guys with speed. You're seeing guys that can turn up the field really quick and do great things. But folks, let's just take a look at his stats and just see exactly who DeAndre Moore is. So, folks, DeAndre Moore, like I said, he's 5'11", 189 pounds, class of 23, from John Bosco High School out of California. On 3 consensus, folks, he's a 4-star on 3 consensus, the number 101st ranked player here in the country, number 17th ranked wide receiver in the country, and the number 8 player here in the state of California. So gotta love what he is and what he stands for when it comes to the actual wide receiver position here for Steve Sarkisian and company. And you can see across the board there just the different, rankings from the different sites: On 3, 247 Sports, ESPN, and Rivals. Highly recruited, highly wanted, highly sought after recruit here from the state of California. What do we like about him? The thing that I love about DeAndre Moore is that, yes, he can play the X, he can play Y, he can play Z, he can play all across the board. He can be, on the field side. He could be on the boundary side. He can also play in the slot. Has enough speed, folks, where he can get past you. But the thing that I really like about him is that once he catches the ball, he turns north and south really quick, folks. Reminds you a little bit of Devin Duvernay, Jordan Whittington, that they're more physical, bodies when they get the ball in their hands. A little bit different than Ryan Niblett, a little bit different than Jonte Cook. I think DeAndre Moore, his body right now is more physically ready to play at the college level. Being 5'11", and 190 pounds basically means he's a stockier guy. He's not Jonte, who's I think is 170 pounds. Ryan Niblett's around the same size. This guy has about 20 pounds on him. And so he's one of those guys that when you take a look at him and you're seeing a guy who is going to be able to put on more weight once he gets into the league, I'm looking at him as being somebody As far as stature and size wise, you're looking at guys like a Steve Smith, guys like a DJ Moore for the Panthers, guys like a Waddle, who are guys that are shorter guys, but they're stockier in frame, and it seems like their frame is going to be more suited to take those hits, in between the tackles, get down the field, take a hit from the safety, not dodge the hit, but almost kind of embrace the contact. But the guy has a lot of speed, turns into a running back once he has the ball in his hands. And I love this pickup from Steve Sarkisian and team. But folks, let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to take a look at some of his film. I just got to show you some of his film because he's amazing, folks. He is amazing, and he's one of those guys that we are happy to have him here on the 40. So this is some of his junior film. His senior film wasn't out there yet, but you see him play at the wide receiver position. Watch how once he gets the ball in his hands, folks, he's physical. Oh, man, look at that. Nice move. Look at that physical. Pow. What I said, folks, like a running back when he gets the ball. Very physical guy and a sub-11 guy in the 100-meter dash. So you're getting a guy with no kidding speed, runs routes pretty well as well, and also is not afraid to go up there and get the ball. Folks, watch that. Pow. High points, it does this thing. Here he is again. He's playing on the field side, and you're taking a look at him right there. He's able to high point the ball at his highest point, and that's outstanding for a guy his size, folks. He is not afraid to go up there and get the ball. You're seeing him here. Watch him turn into a running back. Watch him turn into a running back. There he goes. He caught the ball, and he turned into a running back, and he did his thing. Very physical guy. This is one of those guys that you're going to see. Here he's playing defense. You're going to see when guys like Jordan Whittington leave, and when guys like Savion Red, when they're in the program and they're actually maturing in the program, and these guys might be sitting behind them for a little bit, that's the kind of wide receiver you're getting. A very physical wide receiver who has played both sides of the ball, but a guy who is basically a running back when he gets the ball in his hands, runs really good routes too, which is one thing. Just because I say he's like a running back when he gets the ball in his hands doesn't mean he can't run routes good. He runs really good routes. I mean, really good routes. But he's a physical wide receiver. Don't let the size fool you because he's short. This guy's physical. He doesn't mind the contact. He's tough as they come. He's tough as nails. And this is exactly the kind of wide receiver you want. You're seeing him play both sides of the ball. Look at that. That's what I mean by physicality. A very physical guy that's not afraid to play defense either. So you know what you're getting when he gets the ball in his hands on offense. Love the pickup by Steve Sarkisian and team. Brendan Marion bringing in 3 really good receivers in this class, 3 top 100 guys here in the country with Jonte Cook II, with Ryan Niblett, and also with Moore here, man. So gotta love the pickups from Marion. Looks like 3 for the class of 23 in the cycle. And I would expect this team to possibly go and pick up some transfer portal guys. I think this makes wide receiver number 10, maybe wide receiver number 11 for the Texas Longhorns as a whole for the team, including Moore. So with that, you're probably going to want to see him go get maybe one more receiver in the transfer portal to kind of complete this. What Texas is lacking in this class when it comes to wide receivers is they don't have that big body guy who, when things get under pressure, right? When things are under pressure and Quinn just needs to throw it up, can he go get it? There's nice speed. Can he go get the ball? Can he go get the ball? We've had that before, folks, in like little Jordan Humphreys. We've had that before with Colin Johnsons. And back in the day, we had that with the Roy Williams and the Lyman Swedes. I'm bringing up some old names there, folks. But we've always had a wide receiver who could go up there and get it. We think Isaiah Nayer might be that guy, but he's coming off injury. So Texas probably needs to shore up the wide receiver position by getting somebody like that in the transfer portal, because we did lose like a Troy Amiri. Losing those bigger body guys, we got to go find somebody to take that spot in that position. But folks, love the DeAndre Moore pickup. This is an awesome pickup, a very physical runner, just a guy that I love to see on the field. He's going to be somebody special here at Texas. And look, we got a great trio of wide receivers here for this 2023 class, and I'm excited about it, folks. Good to have him here on the squad, on the team, and can't wait to see Quinn throwing in some balls, and if not Quinn, Arch Manning here in the future. And we got physical, fast, and lively wide receivers, man, and I am going to enjoy it. Sark likes speed on the field when it comes to the wide receiver position, and we're seeing exactly what he likes. This is basically, folks, when you see like Xavier Worthy, right? You see that's the kind of guy he likes. It's not just having one Xavier Worthy in the team. Now it's having 3 or 4 at every wide receiver position all the time. And that's what Texas has now with this recruiting cycle at wide receiver. So couple that with your Savion Red from last year, your Brennan Thompson also. And we got a lot of speed here in the field. And we got a lot of physicality between guys like Moore and also Savion Red. And we've gotten better at that position. So, folks, I love the pickup. Let me know what you think about the pickup. I think it's an outstanding pickup here for Texas, and I'm excited about it. But, folks, we got to end this podcast like we end all of them. Folks, do you. Don't be afraid to fail. Outgrow your environment. Understand your brilliance. And on that note, folks, horns always suck because we are Longhorns here in this channel. Ninos Corner. I'm out. Hook 'em.